My knee feels fine. Going out here and going through a real practice, it felt good for me. Kind of, obviously I've been doing summer workouts, but kind of like testing myself on the football field. I pulled some and ran. It feels pretty good right now. So.
Yeah, how'd those first runs feel?
They felt good. It was a big relief. Like I was hoping they gave me a pull read so I can run around a little bit. But it felt good. I'm glad I got to go out there and move around a little bit.
How about those when you juked those guys towards the end? And
Yeah.
Everybody was jumping up and down. What was that like?
Yeah, it was a good feeling. Obviously, the guys are extremely like excited for me. So going out there and practicing, I was begging them to give me a pull read. I wanted to run the ball so bad so I can just feel it out, and it happened. So it was a good feeling.
Were you able to get Tyreek Stevenson? You told me you were gunning for him after burning his mouth.
I think I got him on one of the first team periods. I threw like a whole shot. He was playing cover 2. So I think that was it. They didn't play much man today. So.
Speaking of the guys and the teammates being there for you in this first practice, how great was it to connect and to be back on the field with Mike?
Man, it was great. I think my first completion, the first play today was to Mike. Me and him got a really good connection. It was good being out there with him, and everything felt like normal. Felt like how it did in the season towards the end of the year. So it was really good throwing him the ball again.
Derek, did you almost pre-decide that when you get the opportunity today, you were gonna be Derek, and you weren't gonna worry about anything, and you were gonna turn it loose?
For sure, it's crazy because right before I pulled the ball, I was talking to my PT Joe, and I was like, man, I hope they give me a pull read so I can show you, what I'm saying, how I'm doing, and it happened. So yeah, I want to get out there and run around and just be me. Don't worry about anything else, just be me.
When the pads come on, do you think you wear a brace, or are you gonna wear the sleeve?
Yeah, I'm not wearing no brace ever. So.
Keyshawn Smith was running with the ones a whole lot, and we saw obviously in the spring game. What's he like to throw the ball to, and just what do you think of him as a player?
He's a great player. He was really young last year. He has a lot of talent. He can stretch the field. I think he had a good day today. So we got to keep building that chemistry, building that relationship, and I think it'll be pretty good.
Hey, Derek, what's your daily routine now when you wake up and sports and rehab, everything?
So camp is a little different. Obviously, we're up here all day. So I usually get here around 6:30. Get breakfast and then come here and immediately do rehab, do treatment or rehab, and then we have meetings starting at 8, meet for a while, then we get a break somewhere in the middle of the day, and I go back to rehab for a couple hours, and I try to get a nap in before we got to be back and eat lunch and go back to meetings and come to practice. So that's yeah.
Is the NIL kind of, as of this week, is it toned down or no?
Yeah, I'm not even worried about any of that. I'm worried about football. So I have a good team. So I have a good team behind me. Obviously, I still got obligations, but I'm focused on football right now. Worried about football.
Yeah. What did you think of the passing game as a whole today? It seemed like there were a lot of receivers that got involved, and obviously the other quarterbacks.
Yeah. I think it was good. I think it was very encouraging, especially for the first day. A lot of different guys, like you said, got involved. I think the quarterbacks was doing a good job, getting everybody involved. I think it was good. We got to keep building on it because that's part of the thing that we got to get a lot better at, and I think we're going in the right direction right now.
Was it important for you to have a practice like this where you can show everybody, hey, I'm fine, just worry about getting?
Yeah, I couldn't wait for this day. Obviously I've been doing summer workouts and doing drills and doing rehab every single day, but come out here and really practicing. Just so I can show my teammates that I'm fine. Show my coaches and PTs that I'm good. So I got to keep building on it. Obviously it's day by day. It's a long process. I'm still getting better, but it was pretty good today.
The pandemic's not over, but how great has it been to look at us? We're all here interviewing you, teammates, players, things at least going a little bit back to normal as a player in your everyday things. How has that been like?
It's really good. I was just talking to our guys back there. I think this is my second time doing an interview in person. The first time was the press conference when I first got here. So a whole year, dealing with Zoom and all that. I hate technology. Dealing with Zoom and all that. So it's good being back in person, getting, just talking to people. So it's really good.
Hey, Derek, the mental part, do you have to kind of wait till you're hit for the first time to know what that's going to be like?
Honestly, I think it's the same for me every single year. So play the last game and then I don't get hit till the first game, right? And I think I've been hit a lot in my lifetime. So I know what to expect. When I get out there, I'm just gonna cut it loose. I'm not worried about, getting hit and all that. If I'm out there, I feel pretty good and I feel ready.
Derek, Coach mentioned you guys are getting close to that 85% mark for the vaccines.
Yeah.
How much are guys urging the ones that haven't gotten vaccines yet to kind of, hey, we don't want to miss any time?
Yeah, I think it's a discussion, but at the end of the day, everybody has to make their own decision. So I don't think anybody's pressuring anybody to get the vaccine because it's whatever you believe, whatever you want to do. But like Coach Diaz said, I think we're close enough for majority of guys on the team have it, so that's a good thing.
How much of Alabama have you looked at?
I watched them a bunch in the offseason. And I think I watched every single game they had last year. And obviously, I had a lot of downtime when I was hurt, so I watched a lot of their games, and I just kept watching it throughout the year.
the freshman receivers.
Yeah.
Romello looked really good to me today.
Yeah.
What have you kind of thought about those guys?
Yeah, I think they have a lot of potential. You know, Romello, Jacoby, Brashard, all those guys are really good. And you know, camp is the first time you get to see them, you know, live, because they were here in the spring. First time you get to see them live in person. You know, see how they handle different situations. I think all three of those guys did really good today, and that was encouraging because we need everybody to, you know, be great. So it was good.
I mean, you guys obviously kind of really tried to stress competition in that wide receiver group last year. Does
Yeah.
that just help get 3 more guys who look like they're kind of push people?
Yeah, I think it helped a lot. You know, it's competition in every position. Like, nobody has a job, because he has made that clear. It's no depth chart. And you know, these first 2 weeks you're gonna work yourself out. So everybody's getting opportunities to show what they can do. And I think that's great. That makes the best football team. Everybody's competing.
That's the last one.
Backups?
Yeah, the Garcia and
Yeah.
Van Dyke. How do you think they did? And you know,
Yeah.
how important are they to this whole thing?
Super important. No, TBD and Jay Garcia, I mean, both of those guys are really good quarterbacks. You know, I'm battling back from an injury, so, you know, having 2 guys ready to go is very important. I think they had a really good day. It was good to see, you know, everybody, they know exactly what to do. They got a good feel for the offense, so it was good.
From a, I guess, chemistry standpoint, how much does it help to, you know, have so many familiar faces back, you know, comparing last year's day 1 to this year's day 1?
It helps a lot. You know, having, you know, guys like Mike and, you know, Will Mallory is a really good player. Keyshawn, everybody back, and D Wiggs, Mark Pope, everybody having those guys back is really good. And a lot of people don't know, like, this is really my first time playing the same system back-to-back years. So, you know, just knowing the system in and out and having familiar faces around, having the same coach, that's a big deal. I think it's going well. Good first day.